Have you ever wondered how life in Skyrim must be like as a Khajiit? As a giant furry with a sword or two? Someone struggling like never before just to get by in life? Well, guys, in today's video, which will be good, I'm here to tell you exactly how life is in Skyrim. As a sort of Khajiit Sell Sword. I hope you all are doing well today. Today's video is going to be absolutely amazing, I guarantee. But before we begin, please check out my YouTube channel. I have a crap load of videos. I have a lot of Skyrim videos as well. I have a few playlists for Skyrim and Fallout and The Witcher. But yeah, check out the Roleplayed videos playlist. It's pretty sick. I have a whole bunch of good videos. My favorite one is the vampire roleplay, so I encourage you to check that out. Please subscribe, and let's get into this. Skyrim. Skyrim is a crazy place. It really is, especially as a Khajiit like me. Me and my buddies traveled here to Skyrim from elsewhere. It was not a very easy journey. The journey was tough. Very tough. So tough, we lost everything. Yep. All we have to our names is a fireplace, or campfire, I guess, whatever you call it. Yeah, we're poor, okay? We're broke as heck. We're so poor that I can barely afford to breathe the air here in Skyrim. That's how bad it is. It's tough, guys. It really is. Rasad has asked me to do something that I really don't feel like doing, but I just kind of have to because it's my job. Basically, he asked me to go into town and try to get some money. Get some food, get some, well, anything, so that we can actually survive here in this part of Skyrim. I call this the Reach. I have no idea why, although it is beautiful. Some of these people here are a little strange, but I mean, this is our first time in Skyrim, so this might be the norm here. Nonetheless, this area is actually really nice. This city in particular is called Markarth. I heard a few things about this place in Skyrim, but I guess we shall see for ourselves, won't we? As I looked around, I got a sort of sense of welcome. Apart from that, everything seemed to be pretty nice. As I entered Markarth, I got greeted with a murder. Some psychopath that had flames in his hand. Not sure what that was all about. Although the guards ended his life fairly quickly, I got a glimpse around this place, and it's beautiful, kinda. I mean, it kind of feels hostile here, not gonna lie. I know I said earlier people were pretty nice, but no. These people here are very weird. A very, very strange folk here in Markarth. I didn't really let that get to me. I came here for one thing and one thing only. To get money. So I found the local blacksmith here in Markarth. As I went to go talk to her, she scared me because her face was scary. So I ran away for my dear life. I have never seen such a thing in my life. I walked around the city square, and I believe this is the trade store? Not sure what I can find here, but as I walked in, I kinda got sad. It's so lonely in here. There's literally one person here, and he's just roaming around the shop like it's his. Don't know what that's all about, but I came here to see if I can get money. Boy, oh boy, I guess I hit the jackpot for this one. Lisbeth is her name. She told me that she was missing a prized valuable, a sort of statue that was worth like 100,000 gold or something crazy. She asked me if I can go find it. Apparently some bandits stole it from her. He told me where to go look for it, and she said I could get some money out of it, so why not? As I left the trader store, I roamed around the market square, and as I did that, I kind of looked at some of the dead people and wondered to myself, it's not stealing if they're dead, right? So that's what I did. I basically borrowed their items. Roamed around the market square some more, found some other goodies, got another look around this place, saw a beautiful waterfall. Man, this place is actually pretty nice. I cannot lie, guys. Very nice. Maybe I should move here. Perhaps I should try to own some property here? Who am I kidding? I'm a Khajiit. No one likes me. I'm getting out of here. As I left Markarth, I got a little hungry. And so I scavenged around the area, and lo and behold, I found a mud crab. Can you believe that? It's my first time ever seeing one in real life. As I killed the mud crab, I devoured its crabby meat. And the legs, because why not? Gather around, everyone, please. I have a very important message I must tell you all. I'm leaving tomorrow morning to get some gold. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the morning. As I woke up the next day, I left at the break of dawn so that I might get a head start to my journey ahead. I fear that this task is going to be extremely taxing on my mind, body, and soul. Listen to me, getting all poetic and crap. As I went further down the street, I saw a great bridge. I also saw a person. As I got a closer look, these people looked very strange. So strange, in fact, the person actually came charging towards me. This guy really knows how to dodge arrows, am I right? I believe these people are exactly who Lisbeth told me about. They call themselves the Forsworn. Don't know what that means? I swear to you, it'll be the end of them if they ever encounter me. And so be it. Looks like that's going to be the case for this poor fellow. See you in the next life, buddy. As I walked further down the streets, I guess they were guarding this cabin or shack. Not sure, but as I entered, it was almost as if no one has been here in ages. So I did what any rational thinking person would do and steal everything, because why not? I am starving and I must bring some food back to my fellow Khajiit. As I left the cabin, I got another look around at this place. And I thought to myself, you know, the Reach is actually very beautiful. So beautiful, in fact, that how can anything dangerous live in these areas? It's so precious, so beautiful, so inspiring. I ended up seeing a signpost that told me exactly where to go. At least I think that's where I'm supposed to go. As I continued further, I collected some flowers, some eggs. I even spotted a patrol of some strange-looking people that called themselves the theUltimateLord. I have no idea who these people are. They look very goofy, but that is none of my business. As I continued further, I ended up stumbling upon what I think is a sacrifice. A very disturbing sight. I saw blood everywhere. I also saw a backpack. had some fairly important things I could use on my journey ahead. I took everything I could and left. As I crossed the mountaintop, I got yet another look at this area. It's almost as if the further north I go, the more beautiful it gets. Such a beautiful part of Skyrim. I stumbled upon a wolf. Just like any other normal person, I ended the wolf's life because why not? Wolves have a fairly pricey pelt. So I skinned that thing alive, took its fur. As I crossed the river, I continued further up a hill, and I saw something interesting across the waterfall. I'm not sure what this area is, but it doesn't look very inspiring. Doesn't look welcoming. Doesn't look very friendly. So I thought to myself, this could be the area? At this point, I'm pretty much lost. I have no idea where I am, and I'm pretty sure I am standing on top of some sort of burial site. So I got the heck away from this area, climbed up the hill, and I got jumped. Yep, I got jumped by a frickin' bear. With my cat-like agility, I hightailed out of there. Just barely, though. That bear was pretty much on my butt. I decided, why not? I am going to try to take this thing head on. Luckily, there were 2 guards here to protect me, although they really didn't do a good job, because the bear she just seemed to be a little too strong for these guys and absolutely just demolished them. Thank Azura, there was another guard here, and he actually took it down. Wow, I can't believe it. Thank you, kind sir. Apparently these guards murdered some other people here, so I guess I'll just take these guys' stuff. These people had interesting capes, so I tried them on and thought to myself, I don't want to be branded as any sort of enemy of the state, so I decided to continue wearing my normal cape. As I continued further, I got yet another glimpse of the horrors of Skyrim. Just when you think a bear isn't scary enough, just wait until you stumble upon these guys. Huh. And I thought I was the biggest cat in town. You'd be very mistaken. I ended up stumbling upon a campsite, I believe, with more of these Forsworn. They were attacking some wolves, so I decided to join the fight in helping the wolves. Even though these poor wolves got brutally murdered by someone other than me, I decided to help them out, even after death. I thought I was the only one good with a bow. Man, this guy really gave me a fight, huh? After exploring this little campsite, I couldn't find a statue anywhere. So, I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be. I continued further yet again. And this time, I think this is where I'm supposed to be. I saw more Forsworn than the average Skyrim inhabitant would ever see in their life. These people looked very terrifying. Not sure which god these people worship, but by Azura, I will end their lives in your name. And that is exactly what I did. After contemplating the moves I should take, I ended up stealthily eliminating the 2 front guards, climbed the stairs, and decimated the chief, or what I would assume is the chief. She had magic, so I ended her life very quickly. An arrow to the head. I looked around, and got kind of sad. What kind of people are these? Not sure. As I entered the cavern doom, I got scared. I got so scared, in fact, that I thought to myself, should I even be here? Should I turn back and say screw my friends and screw Lizbeth's statue? And screw her, because she sent me here to die. She could come here and do this crap herself as far as I'm concerned. Who am I to say something like that? She asked me to help her, and that's exactly what I will do. Oh, Azura, give me strength to carry on this daunting task. So, I continued forward. Got jumped by spikes, and tried my best to get rid of all the Forsworn in this cave. Even though it seemed like a borderline impossible task, I don't think these people even saw me. It was almost as if I was in the shadows. And by the time they saw me, it was too late. As I continued even further, I died. Thank Azura, us Khajiits have 9 lives. I saw another Forsworn sleeping. She got startled and actually ended my life as quickly as she did jump out of her bed. Oh, that's 7 lives now. Let's try this again. And that is... Oh, that was close. I almost died again. Man, these Forsworn are tough. And we're down to 6 lives. Well, let's try this another time, shall we? I took out my sword and attacked this lady like never before. She spawned a flame demon to kill me, but I don't know, guys. This ain't looking great for me. I swallowed as many freaking health potions as I could, and yet again, I just got destroyed. 5 lives to go, and I decided, you know what? It's not worth it. Screw that lady. I'm leaving. As I entered through the other door, I saw another Forsworn agent swiftly ended his life. It continued further in the depths of this cave. I saw yet another Forsworn. Man, how many are there? It's like an infinite amount of these guys in here. It's ridiculous. I took out my sword and did what any other man would do and kill this poor fool. I got to another door and thought to myself, I just want to find the statue. By Azor, please, I just want to get out of this place. As I entered, or as I exited, got a glimpse of severe depression. As I left the cave, the weather changed drastically. It was freezing up here. It was so cold I couldn't even think straight. As I looked over the path, I saw so many Forsworn. So many Forsworn to the point that I got overwhelmed. I thought the amount of Forsworn that were already in the dungeon was enough. But by Azora, this was just the beginning. It was only the beginning, in fact. I got nervous about this. I thought to myself, should I turn back? Who am I to say such a thing? We can't turn back now. We're already this far forward. It was only a matter of time before these forsworn fools spotted me. So I did what I had to do to protect myself. And, well, you kind of know what happens. I basically murder everybody because that's just who I am. I'm a freaking goat Alright? I'm the Khajiit goat, because I'm just that sick. As I ended more of these poor Forsworn's lives, I got closer to what I could feel was the end goal. I felt as if this statue was very close, because as I progressed further, these people got even stronger. They took more arrows than I could even imagine. So if arrows weren't good enough, that's what my sword is for. As I progressed further, I eliminated each Forsworn one by one, until I got to what I believe was last of them all. After dealing a death blow to this poor bloke, I finally found it. Lisbeth's Dibella statue, and some other precious valuables. It was finally time to go home, guys. But as I entered this other half the dungeon, I saw something that I will probably never unsee. And I'm pretty sure I saw a dead person standing, so I quickly hightailed it out of there and left. As I returned to Markarth, I had a sort of overwhelming sense of happiness to return to Lisbeth and give her the statue that belonged to her, and in return receiving 1 million gold. That's right, guys. I got 1 million gold. Isn't that crazy? I couldn't wait to tell my friends, and as I returned to them, they were nowhere to be seen. As I stood there in shock, I couldn't believe what they would do to me. They left. Who am I kidding, guys? Are you serious? Do you honestly think my friends would leave me like that? Even though they didn't tell me where they went, I have a strong idea. Yep. Whiterun. The place they knew I always wanted to check out when we got to Skyrim. I heard so many great tales about this place, and yep, there they are. How could you, Rasad? Screw you, okay? Screw you. Hey guys, how's it going? Did you miss me? Well, I missed you, because how could you do that to me, okay? You all know I wanted to come here, and you left without even letting me know? Are you freaking serious right now? You guys suck. You guys suck pretty good, in fact. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments section. Please let me know what your favorite roleplay video is, and if you even enjoy these videos. And without further ado, I will see you all in the next one. Till next time.